Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from Pampered Polishes. This is her brand new Moana collection, and this collection will be releasing in Pampered Polish's shop on February 12th at noon Eastern Time. These polishes are going to sell for $12 each, with the exception of one, which is a topper, and it's going to be selling for $11. I'll point that one out as we get to it. This is going to be a one-batch release, so once something sells out, it's not going to be restocked. So if any of these polishes you absolutely fall in love with, I'd say get to Pampered Polish's shop Friday or February 12th at noon Eastern Time, just to make sure you don't miss it. I have 6 polishes to share with you today, so why don't we go ahead and just jump right into it. First up, we are going to have a look at the polish Youre Welcome. And Youre Welcome is described as a cerulean blue with a bright purple shimmer and holographic microglitter. It was inspired to represent Mao's demigod of the wind and sea status. I'm doing this video a little bit differently. I included the labels instead of putting the words for the polish on the top because I thought the labels on this were just absolutely adorable and I wanted to feature them. This polish had an absolutely wonderful, wonderful formula. It went on so smoothly, so evenly. It was a dream to work with. You might notice some brush strokes on application, but those brush strokes will be gone when the polish dries. Nothing in this polish will dry textured, and nothing in this polish is going to give you any kind of difficulty to remove. The shimmer in here stands out so beautifully in person. It is such a gorgeous color. Up next, we have I'm Too Shiny. This polish was made to reflect Tomoda's love of all things shiny, and it is described as a full coverage gold holographic microglitter that dries to a matte textured finish. This was made to look like sand. And I have this shown for you here in 3 coats. The application on this was smooth and easy to apply. I actually really love this one in just one thin coat to give your nails a little bit of sparkle and shine. And I do also think that for nail art this would work so beautifully. She hit the nail on the head with wanting to make it look like sand, because I think this absolutely would be perfect for that in some beautiful beach themed nail art. I did go in for 3 coats to achieve full opacity. The application on this was easy. The removal on this, however, is going to be difficult since it is microglitter and it will dry textured. So you might want to go in with 1 or 2 coats of a glossy top coat depending on how shiny you want to make it. Up next, we have It Calls Me. And she took inspiration from this one for the color of Moana's outfit. And it is described as a neon coral with holographic microflakes. This polish had an absolutely fantastic formula. It was almost opaque for me in 1 coat. I did go in for 2 though, just to even everything out, and it was just absolutely perfect. I loved this color. I'm actually still wearing it right now, and I might reapply it and wear it when I go on vacation for a week, just because I absolutely fell in love with it. As I said, the application was a dream, very easy to work with. It's not going to dry textured, and it's not going to be difficult for you to remove. It is just so bright and so happy. I really love this color. Next up, we have The Village Crazy Lady. It was inspired by Moana's grandmother's free spirit, and it's described as a white curly base that's packed with green, blue, and teal metallic flakes. This polish had an absolutely fantastic formula. I had absolutely no application issues whatsoever. Those flakes come out of the bottle and spread across the nail nice and evenly. You don't have to fish for any kind of specific colors. They just come out and are absolutely beautiful against that white base. I really loved the green flakes in here mixed with the blue and the teal. Honestly, this polish is just so pretty, and I will be wearing it definitely a lot in the spring. It's not going to dry textured, and it's not going to be difficult for you to remove at all. Up next, we have the one polish that is going to be $11. It's the topper, and it's Hei Girl Hei, and it was inspired by the wild and wacky Hei Hei, and it is described as a clear-based glitter topper with green, purple, black, and gold glitter in holographic and metallic finishes, as well as silver holographic bar glitter. I have this shown for you in 1 coat, since it's a topper, over a kind of neutral base color coat, so you can get a good idea of what it's going to look like just over any color that you might want to put it in 1 coat. If you wanted to go for a little bit of a thicker application, you can definitely go in for more than just the single coat. It will dry with a little bit of texture since it's glitter, and it will be a little bit on the difficult side to remove, but not overly so. And last but not least, we have my favorite of this entire collection. It's You Know Who You Are. This was meant to show off the dual personality of Taka, or Tifiti, starting with a red to green thermal holographic base, then accented with a sprinkling of holographic flake. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. It went on so smooth, so easily. It was absolutely a dream to work with. This had the absolute perfect formula. I do think you'd be okay with 2 coats, and I was pretty happy with 2 coats, but for whatever reason, since it's thermal, I tend to try to go in for 3 thinner coats, but that's just personal preference. I really don't think it's necessary here. The thermal on this is very reactive, and I had absolutely no trouble getting it to show up. And the holographic in here is just so subtle and pretty. It's very sparkly. So when I say subtle, I don't mean in the sparkle. I just mean that the way it blends in with everything. It's not going to dry with any texture, and it will not give you any difficulty to remove. So there's my swatch of You Know Who You Are in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Alright guys, that wraps up the swatches that I have to share with you from Pampered Polish's brand new Moana collection. I do want to sincerely apologize if I've pronounced anything in this video incorrectly. I'm sure that I have. I've never seen this movie. I'm sure you guys aren't shocked that I haven't seen a Disney movie by now. You guys know I'm very lacking with my Disney, but I did want to say that I'm sorry because I know things like that would probably bug some people. Don't forget, this will be released in Pampered Polish's shop on February 12th at noon Eastern Time. I will have the links and all of the information that you're going to need in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye, guys.